Hey guys, it's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So today our video is actually going to be on projecting positivity onto yourself. Now I told you before I want to work on creating 3 simple steps to healthy living. Now one of them is going to be obviously, or part of that is going to be building on your emotional strengths and everything, as well as self-love. And self-positivity or self-negativity have a huge impact on that. So the first thing that I need you to do is by following this, you're going to actually be creating your own system of positivity. Now, what that means is basically when you wake up in the morning, you can say 5 things right off the bat. You can say 5 negative things right off the bat. You can wake up and you can be like, you know what? I woke up today and man, I drank too much last night. Or, man, I'm just so overweight. Go to the bathroom and you look at yourself and you're like, wow, I've just fallen apart. And you start thinking, you're like, oh, I'm a horrible parent. You can literally come up with things upon things that are negative about yourself. But the key here is you have to, if you're coming up with all those negative things, which many of us are, and it's very prevalent in many of our lives, if you're coming up with all those things and you're having an issue and that seems to be a problem in your life, which it is in many of ours, including mine. I could come up with 100 million reasons why people don't like me, or if I don't have no friends, or nobody comes to my house to say hi or whatever. And the thing that you need to do is every negative thought that you have, you have to face it with at least minimum of 1 positive reinforcing thought. So if you think for a second, you're like, well, I'm a bad parent. Whether or not that actually is true or is not true is a completely different story, and it is here nor there. We're not focusing on whether you're a bad mom or a bad dad or whatever. The thing is that you need to stop talking to yourself in this manner, because if you continuously say, I'm a bad parent, I'm a bad parent, and I do this all the time, I really do, and this is actually my own personal thing. I always feel like I'm a bad dad and stuff like that, and by continuously saying that, you are not only going to believe it, but you're going to live it. If you say, I am a horrible drunk, or I'm just overweight and I'm going to be fat forever and that's just the way it is, then unfortunately, not only are you going to start believing it, but you're going to live it. So be very, very, very diligent about waking up every morning. The first thing what I want you to do is wake up in the morning and look in that mirror and give it all you got and seriously say 5 things, 5 minimum things that you love about yourself. And I promise you it's going to start taking hold. Do it each and every single day, because you're here, you're a beautiful creature. You're here because you're giving the world a chance to do something for it. And I need you to know that it's not just a joke. You're here. You get 1 chance. Many people, I'm not bashing on religious beliefs, and yes, we may come back as another being or be reincarnated, but as far as I'm concerned, I have 1 chance here. And I have 1 chance in this life, this body, whatever it is, and I want to make the biggest impact on others that I can. So in order to do that, I need to wake up every day and say 5 things minimum that I love about myself. If you do that, and you do that every single time that your mind tells you something negative, say, you know what? No, that's not true. And you don't have to say this out loud, obviously, because you're going to sound crazy. Not that we care what people think, but I will say, wake up, say those 5 things, and your mind is going to, trust me, your mind is going to come back and it's going to tell you those negative things, and you just have to say no, and you say those 5 things. The next day you say 5 more. The next day you say 5 more. Eventually you're going to be growing stronger, more positive. You're going to love yourself more. You're going to start realizing, hey, you know, 3 weeks have gone by and I've come up with 100 things that I love about myself. This is really good and it feels really great. So always, always, always follow that, please. All throughout the day, cover that. Make sure you're always doing that. Self-love and positivity are going to go hand in hand. Trust me, when I was at the worst case the worst spot in my life where I was extremely negative. I was extremely depressed. I hated myself every day. I didn't even look in mirrors. Seriously, like it was like the worst thing. I'm like, why look in the mirror? I'm disgusting. I hate myself. I've become this monster and everything. And if I would have been able to use these things now, sometimes I go overboard and I take a lot of selfies and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, you know what, John, you're not where you wanted to be. And even I have those negative thoughts always come out first, and it's really bad practice. So you have to push for those positive thoughts. I look in the mirror now and I try to say, you know what, John, you've done amazing. No, maybe you're not exactly where you want to be, but you're working hard and you're staying strong on your goals. You're keeping your positive mindset, and that's really what pushes us forward. The important thing is becoming the best version of yourself. We're not different people. We're not different people when we lose weight. We're not different people when we get a promotion. If we make it and we're successful, we're not different people. We're just becoming the best version of ourselves. And that's what self-positivity is about. I really need you guys to focus on that, because not only for my family on Facebook, on the healthy group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, but you might be new here and you have to remember that loving yourself is a very challenging thing sometimes. And some people are like, I love myself, and that is beautiful. You got half the battle down. Well, what's your other excuse? Don't have any more excuses. No, there's so many aspects of everything with growing and helping yourself become the best version of yourself. I did want to say in the comment section below, that's all we have today for our video, for the video on positivity. I want you guys to work on those each and every single day. Today, your actual first mission is right below. I want you to comment and tell me the 5 things that you love about yourself, and I will respond with my 5 things. You guys, if you're new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and have a beautiful day. And remember to spread love, not hate. Peace, and hashtag be stronger than your excuses. Love you guys.